if a terrorist, he was using Osama bin Laden, but he's dead now. So if some terrorist had a gun at your head and said, I'm going to kill you in 30 minutes if you don't make an offer, what would you do? Well, you'd go to YouTube and you'd do a quick video, how to make an offer, right? And then you'd say, all right, go find a house that needs work on the MLS. So you'd go to how to search the MLS and you'd find something on Google, Zillow. You'd open Zillow and you look up a property that needs work. And you look at the contact information of the realtor. And then you would say, well, I got to send a contract or something. And then you would you just Google contract and you'd find a contract, or you'd dust off one of your old courses that you bought and you'd go find a contract. Yeah. And you would make an offer in 30 minutes, right? But we're just farting around. The other thing about this is stop being a sissy. We'll go and spend thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on our coaching and our education, which is good. It's important. In the last 6 months or so, I've spent $15,000, $20,000 on my education.
Yep.
But we're afraid to go and spend $500 or $1,000 on a marketing campaign, right? Or it's just like, how bad do we really want this? So anyway, we thought we could have made this really easy and said, all right, 5 sellers a month challenge. Okay. Like you can make 5 offers in a month. Yay. But that's not going to do anything. That's not going to move the needle. It could have been 5 offers a week. Well, that's not going to do anything either. That's not bad. It's better than what 90% of wannabe investors are doing, or beginning investors. I shouldn't say wannabe. I'm not trying to come down hard, but you know what? When you learn the right way to do this, it's not that hard to make 5 sellers a day. Is it, Gavin?
No, especially if you understand the speed of it and the positioning of it, right? And you can, we do daily coaching calls with clients that are just taking forever to make an offer, right? And they're overanalyzing, then they get on the phone and they just get a no, right? You have to just get the process down and understand the workflow of it, that you're having a conversation, you're gathering information, you're then going away, you're going to make an offer based on that. And it should really only take you 5 minutes, because the results that you will find, the numbers that you'll find in terms of what's sold or what's up for rent, all the numbers. So you can look at that all day and try and make a deal of it. And this is why we harp so much on being a deal finder, not a deal creator.
Yeah, good.
It's because if them numbers aren't there, they're not there. So all you can do is make the offer. I understand he wants 40,000 over asking or what it's going, but you can look and dig and for hours, and them numbers are still going to say that the listings are this and the solds are that, and that is not going to change. So the fastest thing you can do is, okay, this guy's crazy, he wants way too much, I'm just going to make an offer anyway. And at that point, when you're so far off, we're talking minutes, because as crazy as they are in their motivation or their price is as fast as my offer's coming back, right? So if they're way off, my offer's going to take 30 seconds. And I might even just go, sold, okay, this guy's crazy, he's 50,000 off, I'm just going to make an offer and I'm just going to send it. And the key is, Joe, as well, is remember, we are not signing the contract on the offer. Huge. We aren't signing anything.
People forget that. They get so scared about making the offer. Well, what if he accepts it? Well, you haven't signed it.
Yeah.
You can then spend the time in researching it and digging into it more and more. Yeah. And then if it's a good deal, sign the contract. If it's not, then cancel it.
Yeah. We're looking for a commitment. We're trying to get a commitment from a seller doing something, taking that action. If they're willing to sign something, they're willing to move forward. They are ready to go. And that's when then you can do your due diligence and go deeper and spend more time on it. And then you can get into a conversation. Well, actually, Mr. Seller, I looked past this, and there's one on the street that's very similar to yours. And I took into account this one that was 1,000 square foot bigger, and it had 2 more bedrooms, and I didn't realize, and that's my fault. You can go back and justify your actions. Yeah. So you just can't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. And I got something special here for you guys. Look at that. You see that? Your speed to income, it's a ticker if you're listening to this. It's just your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make. I'll remove our names from the video so you can see that even better. Your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make. It's a real simple formula. I was thinking about this morning. I was trying to actually put it into a formula. You know, the slope of a line is what? Y equals mx plus b, right? Y equals mx plus b. Sorry for if you don't like math. What is m? M is the slope of the line, right? It's the rise over the run. And so if you looked at a graph, I should draw this out sometime. And you have income on one, and is that the y-axis? and offers on the x-axis. It's a line, right? The more offers you make, the more deals you're going to do, the more money you're going to make, right? So it's really not that complicated. And we want to help you guys with this. We want to push you out of your comfort zone, as it were, and give you permission to make mistakes and say, listen, it's okay if you make a bad offer. Just make the offer and then follow up.
Yeah.
This is the only way to do deals. You can't just, I know sometimes you hear people say, just push a button and you can do deals. It's not, doesn't work that way. You got to do marketing. You got to talk to sellers and you got to make offers and you need to follow up. So what Gavin and I are going to do during this 30-day challenge is we're going to be helping you guys. And by the way, again, the website is 5sellersaday.com, 5sellersaday.com. So we're going to be teaching you every day for the first week, and it starts next week as we're recording this. We're going to be teaching you every day for the first mornings of the first week, how to do simple marketing. We're going to be teaching you just one or two things, and you just pick it and go with it. And we're not talking about sending offers to blind offers to MLS properties. We're not talking about that. We're talking about doing a little bit of marketing, talking to some sellers. Then we're going to teach you how to talk to sellers. We're going to give you a real simple script. You just ask some questions, bang, bang, bang. Then we're going to show you how to make real simple offers. And we're talking like it shouldn't take you more than 5 or 10 minutes to come up with an offer. I mean, it's going to be as simple as going to Zillow or Redfin and looking at sold comps, just real quick, looking at the cheapest solds, maybe just taking the average of Zillow and ePraisal as your ARV, multiplying that by 70%, subtracting 15 grand for repairs, subtracting 10 grand for your wholesale fee. That's it. Send in the offer. If you want to do a lease option offer, we'll show you how to do that real simple and quick. It's just whatever price the seller wants. So during that first week, we're going to be showing you how to do the marketing, how to talk to sellers, and you're just asking questions. You're not trying to sell them into anything. And then how to come up with the offer. And our goal is 5 offers a day. And we're not going to take it easy on you. We're not going to be light. And we're not going to say, okay, now you've got the all week to make. No, you have to start making offers day one. We're going to push you out. Now, you've got the weekend to catch up, but the goal is 100 offers in 30 days. So if you make 5 offers a day, 5 days a week, that's 25 offers a week. Times 4 weeks, that's 100 offers a week. You got the weekends to catch up. Some days you can make 7, 8 offers. Once you learn that, it's like this is super easy. The other thing I was going to say is, the second, third, and fourth weeks, we're going to be meeting with you guys Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and you're just going to report on your numbers. There's a scorecard. You're going to get a scorecard and you report on your numbers every week. And on the Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we're going to be answering your questions and analyzing your deals. Let's say you get an offer accepted, or let's say you're struggling to make an offer. We're going to get on these morning calls and help you with that. Our goal is to help you make 100 offers in a day. All of those calls will be recorded. And here's the cool thing, because we don't want you worried about steps 7 and 8 before you start doing steps 1 and 2. So you already know what you need to do. Just start making offers. And if you get an offer accepted, either Gavin or me or one of my coaching students will partner with you on the deal. So you don't have to worry about advertising it and finding buyers and finding lenders, finding title companies and how the contracts all work and all that. We'll help you with that. We'll partner with you on it if the seller accepts your offer. We've done this 3 or 4 times now, Gavin. Yep. Our most successful students come out of these accountability challenges. And it's like everybody we talk to that gets it and this clicks for them, they're like, oh my gosh, this is all I needed to do. And I was that guy. I was that professional student for 3 years, not doing anything with what I was learning, right? But when you realize it's okay to make mistakes, just get out there and make offers, you're going to have success. Yeah. And Gavin, what's the thing that we always, if somebody calls and complains or not complains, but just starts asking maybe some dumb questions, like what's the first thing we ask them?
Yeah, we want to see the scorecard,
Show us
how
your
many
numbers.
shows the numbers, because and there's a few things your scorecard's going to do. If you don't know your numbers, you don't have a business, right? If you don't know if you're profitable, number one, even if you're doing deals, doesn't mean you're profitable. And from a coaching standpoint, if you're not making offers and you're not talking to sellers, there's really nothing for us to coach you on, because you need to be making the mistakes so we can get you better at it. And that's what we try and push. Even, in the coaching program now, we do a lot of setup. We get leads coming in because we want everyone to focus on talking to sellers and making offers. Because when they're doing that, we can then do role plays and say, okay, your positioning is wrong. You need to work on this. This is why you're not getting the contract signed, because you're too high on your offers or you're too low on your offers, or whatever it may be, to why deals aren't moving. But the key is that we have to have that consistency in talking to sellers and making offers to be able to help people down the road. And what you'll see, Joe, as we see, not everyone hits the numbers, okay? But they're making money. So who cares? Who cares if you do 50% and you do 2 contracts and you make 20,000, right? The fact of you doing it is that is what's going to happen. And that's what the trends you're going to see. And hopefully over this 30 days, this contract's being signed.
Some people are going to be like, how am I going to get 5 leads a day? Are you crazy? No, like number one, you got a bunch of old leads that you probably have sitting in your CRM. Now we want you part of this challenge is we're going to give you your money back if you complete the challenge. You have to submit your scorecard every week. And if you make the numbers by the end of the month, if you've made 100 offers, we're going to give you all of your money back. But what was I going to say? Dang, it was important. You may be like, how am I going to get 5 offers a day? Well, number one, you've got all your old leads. Okay. Number two, we're going to show you some real simple ways through REI Simple and whatever CRM you want to use, where you can pull lists, skip trace them, and start calling them. Just start calling. And this is one of the simplest, easiest things to do. You can start sending text messages as well. You could go into Redfin or Zillow and look for old listings that need work and call the realtors. You've got to call and talk to somebody first. You don't have to make a verbal offer over the phone, but we want you to send them an offer either by email or in the physical mail. And we'll show you quick, easy ways to do that. But it's not that complicated. And if it's like 7:00 and you've not made your 5 offers for the day, well, just get on the phone and start calling people until you find somebody that wants to sell their house. Like it can be as simple as ring, ring. Gavin, you say hello.
Hello.
Hey, Gavin, Joe here. I saw your rental property on Zillow. I'm an investor looking for some more properties in the area. You wouldn't have any interest in selling that rental, would you?
Possibly, yeah.
All right, listen, how about this? I'm going to look at the numbers here and I'll send you an offer. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, thanks. Bye. It could be as simple as that. Like, he said, yeah, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
You don't have to go into this long thing where you build rapport and you try to, be nice. Or you could just say, listen, I'm in a hurry. I just saw your property here real quick. It could be a for sale by owner. You send a text. Hey, I'm an investor. I saw your property. Is your price negotiable? If they say, yeah, get on the phone, talk to them, ask them some simple, basic questions. Yeah. Send them an offer.
And the reason that we say this, guys, obviously we teach sales a lot about, the positioning and building rapport, and that's all good, but we're trying to lift all boundaries here to get it done. That's the point. Like if it means you just having a 30-second conversation to get a yes, maybe, tell me more, how's it work, then that's good enough to send an offer. Then that's what we're trying to do, is lift the boundary to get the offer out. And that's the goal. Obviously, yes, you want to work it a little more, spend a bit more time, come back and make the offer. But then that feels too much now. There's too many barriers in the way for you to go, oh, I haven't got time to do that, so I'm not going to do anything. So we're trying to lift all barriers, okay, and just say, all you got to do is make offers to anyone that shows any interest.
Yep.
And it doesn't even need to be yes.
Yeah. And so Gavin and I are going to be doing some more Facebook, YouTube lives like this later today and tomorrow and Friday leading up to this challenge. And we're going to show you actually how easy and quick it is to do the marketing, what you can talk to sellers, what you can say to them, and how to make fast offers just by going to Zillow. Like we're talking fast offers. All you might need to do is go to Zillow, take the Zillow value. Who cares if it's off? And multiply that by a certain number. For repairs, 15 grand for repairs. That's it. Take the Zillow times 70%. Minus 15 grand for repairs, minus $10,000 wholesale fee. That's it. That's your offer. Just like, or if it's a lease option, Send them if the Zillow, you might want to do the average of Zillow and ePraisal and Realtor.com and some of those, just like average them to get the average, but like not many more complicated than that. We've got some real quick here. Our mutual friend Melissa Dodson's in the house.
Yes.
How you doing, Melissa? Melissa's our rock star wholesaler.
We just talked yesterday on a lead that we just got a contract on that's been in the pipeline for 2 years. A year ago.
She said it. She wrote it down right here for you.
Okay, perfect.
2 years, made offers on this deal at least 3 times and just got the contract after the 3rd attempt. 2 years later.
But it was interesting, Joe. A year ago, they said that we will never sell to an investor. Okay, we will never sell to an investor. Yep. And then we've just got the contract signed. They know we're investors because they've not finished the rehab that they said and thought they were going to do, and now they just want to get rid of it. And that's what we're looking at. Anything changing? Like that.
So here's the thing. Let's say you don't have any old leads. Find a wholesaler who does. There are tons of investors in your market right now that are sitting on a huge gold mine of a ton of old leads. And all you need to do is say, listen, this is how Gavin got started. Let me work your old leads, and you just pay me a little bit out of it, and you just get on the phone and start calling the old leads and start sending offers.
Yeah, because no one's following up.
Nobody. So. And there's so much business now coming up from old follow-up. Melissa says here, so stick with a good offer and eventually they may come back. So we got a few questions here. I want to go through this real quick. Latina. So no real estate license is needed for this challenge, right? Correct. We're approaching all these deals as, hey, I'm an investor. I'm looking for deals. So you're buying these for yourself. Luke, my man. Hey, this is the best idea for a challenge for doing deals. Love this, Joe and Gavin. Good to hear from you.
How you doing?
Brian's got a question here. How do you position the lease option as it seems that the seller has access to the same marketing tools that we have? What makes us unique to do this? Lease option is just one of the offers that I send to them. It's not going to work for everybody. But again, I'm not overanalyzing it. I'm just going to send them an offer and move on. Right. If you find yourself in a position where you have to convince the seller to do a lease option, you're talking to the wrong seller. You're wasting your time. Just send an offer and move on, because you've got 5 offers to make every day. Right.
Yeah.
So if they start bringing you up, these kinds of well, why don't I just do it myself? Okay. You probably should.
I just did a great video, by the way, a role play with 2 students. You should go and check it out on YouTube. It's called Position the Lease Option. Yeah. So if you go to YouTube channel and look at that, that is going to answer your question right there. The
YouTube channel, by the way, is called REI Network. It's a brand new channel.
Gavin Timms.
Gavin Timms.
Yes.
Not Tim's Gavin?
No. The channel.
Timms.Gavin at Gmail. Oh.
Yeah.
I just gave you.
Everyone email me, guys.
All right. So Gavin Timms is your new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Nice. And so you got he's been doing a lot of role plays with some of our students, and it's awesome. You should go check it out. Yeah. Ralph, can we use PayPal to pay for the course? Yes. And if it's PayPal's not on there, send an email to support@joemccall.com and we'll help you out. Oh, great. Melissa, what's the worst thing that can happen if someone says no? What's the worst that can happen if they say no? They may laugh at you. They may get mad at you, but who cares?
Yeah. If you're not, and here's the thing, what you're going to find in this business is that if someone's not going crazy at you, you're not doing enough calls.
So there we go.
It's going to happen.
Dan Kennedy, I got 3 of his books there that I need to read. He says, if you haven't made somebody mad by 12 o'clock, you're not marketing hard enough.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So that's the whole thing, guys. We want to talk with you about here. This challenge is going to be really, really important. It starts next Monday as we're recording this right now. 5sellersaday.com, 5sellersaday.com. And it's just accountability. It's accountability. You have a scorecard every week that you got to turn in. It's $500. We used to sell this thing for $2,500. This is only $500. And you get your $500 back if you make $100. So I don't care how stupid the offer is. It needs to be a written offer that you send to the seller, either email or physical mail, hopefully both, right? And you just got to prove it to us. And we have a scorecard every week. And here's the thing. Don't worry about selling it, finding buyers, finding the money, finding the title company. We'll help you with that. All right. Yeah. Our philosophy is real simple. If we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. If we can't make you money, we don't deserve yours. So Melissa even says here, I've gotten cussed at so many times, but I follow up anyway. The money is in the follow-up. That's why we want, because here you're going to be making 100 offers. You might get a deal out of that 100 offers, but maybe not. We're not making any guarantees or promises. But guess what? Now you've got 100 offers to follow up with for the next 3 to 6 months.
Yep.
And I can almost guarantee that if you do the right follow-up, there will be deals out of that. Cool.
100%.
Keith is saying, I got some time right now. Is there any way to start this today? Keith, sign up, go to 5sellersaday.com and go ahead and start right now. I challenge you to make 125 offers by the time we're done. How about that?
Yep.
So this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to be doing some more of these Facebook Lives and YouTubes and podcasts over the next few days here as we ramp up for this challenge. It starts next Monday. And go to 5sellersaday.com. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe.
We'll see you guys.
All right. Bye-bye.